Oh, there's nothing but great news for Blue Jay fans within the last couple days. First off, if you guys have not realized or noticed, we got a new looking setup here. Actually ordered these from Amazon and got these. I thought they looked pretty sweet, and boom, here they are. Hoping to get a few things. You guys know those street signs that you can get? I'm hoping to get one for each team and plop those up there as well. Not sure what else, if there is anything else as of right now, but that's the only thing for the time being. But let's talk about some great things, Blue Jays. We win in Baltimore, the finale of that series. We're happy, but we're like, yeah, we lost the series. It doesn't mean a whole lot. Then yesterday was the off day. We heard Josh Donaldson and Troy Tulowitzki are both in the Dunedin Blue Jays lineup yesterday. We're like, that is great news. That means they're both playing after the mystery Tulowitzki not playing time thing over the last couple of games, right? He didn't play, but he was in the lineup yesterday, and him and Donaldson did absolutely nothing yesterday. But they played. That's what mattered. Then we come into today. Before the game, we're hearing Josh Donaldson and Troy Tulowitzki expecting to be back with the club by the weekend. And I'm like, that's great because we got to play the Texas Rangers. That would be great to have those guys back. Also, I don't know if it was an update or if I saw it. Francisco Liriano looks like he's going to be throwing in a rehab stint next week or next weekend. It could be this weekend coming up now. Which is a very good sign, getting him back, because that would more or less get rid of Mike Bolsinger, and that would free us up of a hair-pulling evening. But with Jay Happ looming to come back, that'll take out Joe Biagini. Will it? I mean, Joe Biagini getting the start in this one as the Blue Jays win 4-3 over the Milwaukee Brewers. The first time this season, the Blue Jays have won back-to-back games on the road. They're now 3-3 on the road trip. Okay. And this game was all about the bullpen. I mean, that's all I got to say. Let's break things down a little bit, right? It all started in the second inning. The first inning, the Jays had some chances but couldn't capitalize. Then you get to the second inning, where Ryan Goins, with the bases loaded, singles to left, scoring Devin Travis, who, of course, he already got a hit. The guy's unreal right now. 1-0 Blue Jays early. And then, who's after Ryan Goins but the big man himself, Joe Biagini, who grounds into a fielder's choice, scoring a run, an RBI for Joe Biagini's first career MLB RBI, and he was safe at first on the missed throw by the second baseman. So, but nothing else came out of that. We fast forward to the fifth inning with Jose Bautista on first base. Kendrys Morales at the dish, and he absolutely crunched that pitch. To straightaway center. It was a deep fly. He absolutely crushed it off Jimmy Nelson, and that made it a 4-0 Blue Jays lead. Great stuff. We're thinking, okay, we're in the driver's seat. Biagini's pitching great. We've got 4-run lead. This is great. But the thing I always hate, and it happened again today, we score 2 more in the top of the fifth to make it a 4-run game. But in the bottom half of the fifth, they score 3, making it a 4-3 game. So those 2 runs that you got in the top half, plus 1 you got earlier on, means absolutely nothing because you washed away those and you have a 1-run lead. Joe Biagini leaves the game and with 2 runners on and only 1 out. Danny Barnes comes in to take over, and they double steal. And we're thinking, oh, geez. So all they need is a sac fly in that. We got a tie game instead of a double play inning over. It's so crazy. But Danny Barnes dials in and strikes out 2 guys to end the inning. What a great job by Danny Barnes, who comes out in the next inning, goes 1, 2, 3. There's the inning. There's his night. What a fantastic job by Danny Barnes. Then we fast forward to the, I don't know what inning that was, the 7th inning. Ryan Tepera comes in. He pitches an inning of work, walks a guy, but strikes out 2 to end that inning. No problem there. Joe Smith comes out, and this guy's literally just been mathematical this year. He goes an inning, doesn't give up a hit, doesn't walk a guy, strikes out a couple batters. The guy's strikeout to walk ratio is, I'm pretty sure it is 33 strikeouts to 7 walks. And with a guy who throws under, pretty much submarine or sidearm, or however you want to call it, and he throws that many strikes and gets that many swing and misses, for an 8th inning guy, he is dynamite. Then Roberto Osuna comes out in the 9th inning and pitches an inning of work, gets the save, his 7th save of the season, gives up the 2-out walk. Scares me a little because that's the pinch hitter for the pitcher. And you walk him and you're like, oh great, we're now at the top of the order now. There's 2 out, but don't worry, he gets the out, and that's the ball game. Blue Jays win 4-3. And that's great news because we are winning now games with Josh Donaldson and Troy Tulowitzki, and you can say Lariano and maybe even Happ, who at the beginning of the month, I think it was the 8th of the month, be quiet, I think it was the 8th, threw from 90 feet. And when your left arm inflammation, he's a lefty, obviously, and when you can throw from 90 feet, that's a start. I don't know if there's any more updates on him, but the guys are starting to get a little healthy. And if this team can find a way to keep grinding the way they are, they won the finale of the Baltimore series. The worst you're going to get is a split here, but if you can find a way to win tomorrow afternoon, to 1 o'clock first pitch tomorrow, you won both games. You've won 3 in a row. You got a day off, and you could have Donaldson and Tulowitzki back in the lineup while you're riding a 3-game win streak, and you're back at home to go through a homestand. Things could go. You think how big this next game is? I understand, like, in the standings wise and the team you're facing, it's not a big game. But if you look at it from a standpoint of what could happen in this time span, it could be really, really good. You could have a 3-game win streak. Then you have an off day to kick it up. All right, we've won 3 in a row. We just swept the 2-game set. Now we're at home chilling. Oh, we got Tulowitzki and Donaldson back. I love Ryan Goins and Darwin Barney. I don't like Chris Coughlin. But think of the guys I just named, and you're getting Troy Tulowitzki, Gold Glover, and a guy who can swing the bat very well, and former MVP and stud Josh Donaldson back. You're getting a big piece back. It's exciting. But the team just has to find a way to keep getting wins until they return. And I'm going to give a ton of credit for the guys in this one. Great defensively. And before I forget it, because I almost did, Anthony Alford, my man, tip the cap to you. First career MLB hit. Off the wall to dead center. Almost left the yard, but it was a double. Great job by him. Great read on the ground out. I know it's a small play, but a lot of people would just hold up and not go anywhere. But he read that ball well and got to third base. Didn't end up scoring, but got in a very good scoring position at the time. And also a couple things before we close off the video. Jose Bautista, we've been talking about and saying he hasn't been the Jose Bautista we love and that we want and that we saw in the spring and we're like, this guy's going to tear it up. Well, he is 2 for 3 tonight, scores a run, walks once, and his average is now 235. Remember when it was hovering 170, 190, he was barely touching 200? It's now 235. And he's swinging the bat very well of late. And he's seeing the ball very, very well. That's great news. Kendrys Morales, like we said, the 1 for 4 with the home run. Russell Martin, again, he's played 3 games. He has 3 hits. He was 1 for 3 in this game, and he scored, I think it was the first run of the ball game? Or no, that was on the ground out by Joe Biagini. So great to see from him there. Ryan Goins was 2 for 4 in this game with the RBI, obviously. Anthony Alford, like we talked about in the bullpen, was Studley. Great things for the Jays right now, and just lots of positives. We haven't been used to that over the past month and a bit. It's exciting. But let's calm down. We're still 6 games under 500, but you just got to play your game, your baseball, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the game, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of the game. Alford's first hit. Joe Biagini's start, the bullpen job, everything about this game, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. That's right. I won't be able to obviously upload it tomorrow afternoon, work tomorrow, so it's going to be a long, long day for me. So I'll be uploading it about, 7:30-ish, kind of when the games would normally start. You'll be getting the video post-game. Jays, Brewers, Marcus Stroman, Matt Garza, two pitchers having very good seasons. It's going to be fun. Talk to you guys then.